on, you got like what you got to another one take review. This your boy Big Dog, the living cinema score, with a review for Fighting with My Family. I'm start off by saying this: the best way to describe this movie is probably, if I had to sum it up in one word, it would be special. I was literally, I was just blown away. Like I'm like, if you don't know, it's the story of the WWE wrestler Paige and how she started off. She started off wrestling with her family back in England, and got a call to WWE, and then she just and it didn't. But there's so much turmoil that happens within like this whole move. Like, oh, it's an amazing movie. Okay, just to let you know right now, I'm just gushing over because me, I'm already a wrestling fan, so I think it hit. I think this movie is for everybody, but I think the wrestling fan, it hit hard. Like like from the first 15 seconds of the movie, I was already like smiling. I'm like, oh, okay. You kind of hit me with the nostalgia. Then it goes like it shows like some stuff from WWE, and it goes right into the story, and you understand the characters, and you understand this family instantly. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're growing up with them, and with Paige, you see like the what's going on with how she became this star, and how she's like that, like an outcast, so she doesn't fit in. She's not the model. She's not the dancer. She doesn't have the, you know what I'm saying, she doesn't look like the typical divas that WWE is accustomed to having, and she's like, she has to break in their own way, doing her own thing, and it's this, it's a story of like failure, triumph, family, and it just, it hits every single thing you want a movie to hit, and it hits it all in a way that's perfect. I hate using the word perfect, but it just hits it in a way where everything lands, and you care. Like, you care. Like, I know the story of Paige. I knew the story of Paige before even watching this film. I like, because I've watched interviews about her. You know what I'm saying, and I've kept up with her when she was first at NXT, and I was like, to end it, like, I don't even know if you can say spoilers, because like it's pretty much a story about how she gets to the WWE. At the end, she has a match against AJ Lee. I was at the WrestleMania she was at. I was there the night after the Raw after WrestleMania 30. I was there. I remember Paige coming. I remember everybody like going crazy when they heard her. I remember being watching the NXT when she was NXT Women's Divas Champion or Women's Champion. I remember all of this, and it's like, but you didn't. But I didn't know. Granted, I said I know the story of Paige, but you didn't know all the stuff that I didn't know all the stuff that was going on with her and her brother, and how he's always wanted this, and he didn't get the opportunity. And then like, you relate. Oh man, listen. First of all, let me give a shout out to Florence Pugh, who plays Paige. She does an excellent job. Everybody in this does a good job. Everybody. But the two for me that just, man, just really brought it home for me was Florence Pugh, who played Paige, and I think it's, let me see, his name is Jack Loudon or Loudon. He plays Zach, Paige's brother. They hit it hard, and like you see like the look, like the just the way Zach looks when like he know when something's wrong and nobody else really can tell. It's like, it's a feeling you got where you work, you know the feeling of just working so hard for something, and then it just doesn't work out. It's completely out of your control, and it just doesn't work out. He displays that emotion perfectly, because I think we've all had something along those lines to where it's just like, and you crushed and you fall down, and like you really need some people to pick you up or just kick you in the ass till you get back up. I know it's always people like, hey man, you gonna, so this gonna always happen. You have to get, you know what I'm saying, fall to get back up. But it's tough. Like that shit's just not simple, especially when it's something you really really want. And he's going through that while Paige is over there looking, feeling like an outcast, and he's her lifeline. I mean, yeah, he's her lifeline, and like she can't even. He's not answering the phone for her, so they're both in positions where they both lost and like feeling bad, and like it's just a whirlwind for both characters. But it's so. I'm telling you, it's good. Like this probably my second favorite movie of the year so far. That's only because Dragon Ball Super Broly came out. If that movie didn't come out, it'd be definitely number one. But this, from beginning to end, and phenomenal. The family, like all the characters. The Rock's not. If you go in it to see it for the Rock, he's not really in it that much. Like he's in it, but like he's in it like maybe 10 minutes total. You know what I'm saying? He's not really in the film. Uh, Vince Vaughn does a great job as the trainer, and I watched the interview with Paige. I think she did with Collider, where she said like Vince Vaughn's character is kind of like a combination of like three people. Like one of them being like Dusty Rhodes, and this he does a spectacular job. It's just this felt in the age of like superheroes, where superhero show movies are the biggest thing in the world right now. This felt like an origin story, in the best way possible. Like to where you want to see more. Like you can't watch this and get to that final scene and not think to yourself, I'm telling you, I know exactly what's going to happen. I know exactly how the match plays out. Even though they expounded on it a little bit, I feel like they expounded on that match a little bit like more than what it really was. So when you're watching, you just like, I want to see more. Because when it got to that moment where she said, "This is my house. This is my house now," I was already done. I was already done. I just had to sit around the theater after everybody left, because it was all, the tears was all in my beard. It was, I was done. Like this is one of the best films, and if it would have came out late last year, it would have been nominated for Best Picture, because it could have won Best Picture. Florence probably get like, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this movie is hands down one of the greatest films I've seen, and probably it's in my top five biopics, because it's basically a biopic, and it's probably in my top five origin story for like for just like she felt like she at the end of the film she feels like a superhero who just learned how to use her powers. That's what it's like. I've raved about it. It's time for a score, and and based off my review, there's nothing I can give this other than an A plus. I recommend this movie to everybody. I think you should go see it. I honestly, hopefully, I can take my little sister to go see this. I wasn't able to because she's like out of time. Well, I'm out of time, so I need to go pick her up and take her to see this because she loves wrestling as well, and I do, and we both are fans of Paige, and especially and Paige still has a lot more story to tell, but with this though, that they did a fantastic job, and I can't recommend this movie enough. But you guys let me know what you thought down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I catch up with you guys later. Peace.